All right, you guys. So I told you last time I was gonna make another video, um, talking about the Bucs being on Hard Knocks. Boy Black Dash 813. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Also look me up on Facebook. Dentar is Lock. First name is Dentarius. Last name Lock, Locke. But I told you guys I was gonna make another video. Hard Knocks is basically what they do is Hard Knocks covers a team every year. They do about 4 or 5 episodes during the preseason where they're going through the teams, looking at everything they do, not only on the field but off the field. They cover the main players, and basically what they do is they talk to them, they go in their houses, do all the extra stuff that they need to be doing. So this year we are actually on it. Last year I think we had a chance, or we were one of the finalists, but the LA Rams ended up getting it. So but this year, we have the lights bright shining on us this year. So that's very exciting. It's gonna be very huge, man. Like I think that's like super cool. One thing that I did notice about it is teams don't really do so well, after being covered on the Hard Knocks, as I've seen recently. Like I said, 2012, the Dolphins did it. It was 7-9. Bengals did it to 2013. They went 11-5, so that wasn't that bad. The Falcons, as you know, did it. That's the same time Dirk Cutter and Mike Smith was on there. Actually, Mike Smith was the head coach. They went 6-10. Um, so the Texans did it 2015, as you know, went 9-7, and then obviously last year the Rams, everything that happened with them, um, they went 4-12. So hopefully we don't get that curse. Like I really hope we don't. Like hope that we do kind of what the Bengals did 2013. So I really believe that that's one huge kind of thing that I'm kind of worried about. But besides that, man, I think it's gonna be really cool. One thing I do really feel like it's going to happen is there'll be a lot of scenes that they shoot, of course, on the field that would just be reality, and they can only shoot once. But as far as off the field stuff and other things they're doing outside, I feel like they may do them maybe continuously doing that same scene maybe once or twice. If they don't do the scene the way they want to, they may start it over a few times just to see if they can get it exactly where they want it. So I think that kind of takes away the reality part of it sometimes, because now they're going back doing the same part scene over and over and over. It kind of turns into acting because you're telling them exactly what you want, when you want it, and you want them to do things in a specific way. So hopefully it's not fully like that on every episode or every scene outside of football. But hey, man, we're gonna see. So what I read up on is about 5 episodes starting August 8th, um, on that Tuesday. So actually, we're gonna actually be able to see the last roster cut. I'm thinking that September 5th, that Tuesday will be the last episode. I'm thinking that I will look that up and see just to make sure. I think that is because the last cut date, the 53-man roster is September 2nd. So we should be able to catch the big guys with the shocking cuts um, on that episode. Although we may hear about it, a couple of days before, or they may save those names until September 5th. I'm not sure. But that's one thing that hurt us this year is I believe last year they had a couple weeks of cutting. This year we only have only just a cut straight from the 53-man roster. We went for it goes from 90 straight to 53. So that many episodes, maybe 1, 2, and 3 are not going to have times where they probably don't cut anybody. The ending won't end with them cutting some people that we may know or we may learn about during watching um, the season. So, but again, I think it's going to be interesting. Not only, like I said, on field, but we're going to actually see Tampa, the city, outside of Raymond James. You'll be able to see University Mall or International Mall, these other places that a lot of them probably shop at or probably go to in their free time. So I'm excited, man. Like I really think it's gonna be cool. Like I really want to see how this chemistry is between Jameis and DJ, Jameis and Evans, Jameis and Howard. I want to see how this defense is with Quan and Vernon Hargrave, and Brent Grimes. So I'm really excited to see that. Also Noah Spence, Jerry McCoy, that whole D line is going to be very interesting. From what I hear, Robert Ayers is very crazy. So I know he gets really hyped, during games and probably during practice. So I'm really anxious to see that, man. Like I really want to see how that works. So I think it's gonna be very interesting. I just, like I said, the only thing I'm kind of nervous about is the end result of being on Hard Knocks, because now your team is being watched not only from us as the fans, Bucs fans, but NFL fans everywhere. So after that, now the target is on us. After being on HBO, after going 9-7 and all this hype, and a lot of these people are saying about us. So I'm excited about it, man. But like I said, I just best believe I will be glued in every Tuesday, probably watching some reruns of it during that week to get ready for the next week. So definitely will be posting videos after each episode, maybe once or two, just to see, what did I catch? What is this player doing? What is that player doing? Who is this player? How did they get on the show or on the team? So that's one thing I'm excited for is to see what players are looking very impressive. Outside of the big names, I want to see what guys can make the team that we're not even talking about. So it's a few guys that may be undrafted or drafted fifth or sixth or seventh round that may be moving up for third string, second string, even starting spots. So that's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting. So it's going to be a great chance for us to actually prove ourselves and show what we're preparing for this season coming up. So, like I said, then we'll go through all the preseason on there. We got the Bengals first. Then we got the Jags the week after, which is going to be on ESPN, I believe. Then we have the Browns after that, and then the final game against the Redskins. So, like I said, I believe that during these seasons, like during the preseason, the first game against the Bengals, you may see Jameis maybe one series. The starters on defense or offense, maybe the first one series. Then come back at the second game, may see them maybe two or three series, and then third game, obviously you see them play probably through the second half or through the second quarter, just to see what we look like, first team and second team through a good possessions of the game. So then obviously the last game you won't see them because that'll be the toughest game, but kind of similar to week one against the Bengals, where we're trying to figure out who's going to make this team and who's going to make these roster cuts. So again, it's gonna be interesting, man. Like I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. Uh, but some of these guys have been on these shows before. Dirk Cutter, Mike Smith have been on it before, so they know how it is and how to act and what to expect. So I'm excited, man. Like I really am. And the countdown is here. This is the countdown to the season, as I've said numerous times. The Bucs are going to the playoffs, and this is one of the steps to it. And not only will I believe that in other fans, but hopefully after Hard Knocks show, a lot of NFL fans around the world will believe that. So, but I'm signing off, man. I'm just excited. I will be posting in a couple more days, but it's gonna be a great season coming up.